Welcome to Steve Harvey. How's everybody doing today? Yeah. Well, we got a really fun show for you today, full of big surprises, starting with a proposal story. Proposals make me nervous because we realize that they mean so much to the women we love. I spent a lot of time thinking about my proposal to Marjorie, and our little story was pretty cool. We flew to Cabo, Mexico. I took Marjorie to dinner. And as dessert came, her favorite dessert is chocolate lava cake. So the guys came out with 2 dishes. They were covered in silver domes. They set dessert down, and she opened it up, and she saw the ring. My wife cried for 20 straight minutes. So she gets up, she goes into the bathroom to fix her makeup because she's crying. There's another woman in the restroom, she's crying too. So she sees Marjorie and she goes, "It's okay, honey, they're all dogs." They just do this. And she went, "No, no, no, he's not a dog. He gave me this." And she showed him the ring, and all I heard in the bathroom was, "Ah!" And people started running. They thought it was a big accident, and they were in there talking about the ring. So that was my proposal to my wife, Marjorie. That's how we did it. Well, not every proposal is memorable, for good reason. Take a look at this couple. They were married 15 years ago, and both of them are still recovering from his botched proposal. And today, he wants to do it right, repopping the question with a little bit of help from me. Please welcome Greg. Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, you've been married to Phyllis for 15 years. What do you love best about her?
She's got a zest for life that's unsurpassed. She takes life more abundant to a new level. And of course, her sense of humor is over the top. We have a great time.
Yeah. You got any kids?
We've got 1 together and 3 total.
Wow. I got that blended family.
Yeah,
That same
yeah.
situation.
They're all mine.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
the way it works, man. Why do you want to repop the question?
Well, I'm kind of embarrassed about the first one, and she really deserves it. She's been through a lot.
Okay, tell me what happened.
Well, I'll tell you, we were dating for a couple of years, and as the relationship grew, and, you know, I'm not a jump-to-it kind of a guy, and we were having dinner one night, and after dinner, we're sitting on the couch talking, and I thought, you know, I really want to marry her. So I asked her to marry me, and before she had a chance to respond, I passed gas. I had no ring, I wasn't ready. You can see why this is haunting her for 15 years.
Well, you had to be one nervous dude, huh? How did Phyllis react to it?
Well, she laughed, and I don't think she believed me.
Boy, you messed this up pretty good.
Yeah.
You push air across the room, and you got no ring. That's tough. Is she still embarrassed by this whole story?
Not at all. She loves telling people. At my 40th birthday that she threw for me, she told all of our friends, and they had a great laugh at my expense.
Yeah. You said you're a tech guy, you're into numbers. She asked you a question about how much you loved her. What did you say?
Yeah. We had conversations about, how much do you love me? And the answer changed throughout the relationship, but this particular day it was, I love you 60%, and I like you 40%. And this was before
Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? You said that to a woman? I love you 60%, I like you 40%? What, you thought that 60 and 40 was 100? What'd you think?
That's the 100%.
Wow.
When I proposed to her, it was complete.
Okay, so tell me why you contacted me.
Well, she deserves it better. You know, we've been married 15 years, and she's been through a lot, had a lot of health issues, and she deserves better. And I really love her.
That's all right. Yeah. Well, this is what we're here to do. So we know that he's here to repop the question to Phyllis. Now listen to this, folks. She is downstairs. This is Phyllis outside right now. We got a producer that's distracting her out there. She thinks she's here just to talk about overcoming obstacles in their marriage. She doesn't know that I, your man Steve Harvey, is helping you out today, and we're gonna make this the most memorable proposal that we possibly can.
All right.
So here's what we did. I know you're in on this, so I gotta tell the audience. We brought in event planner Monica Peterson to help plan the perfect second proposal. Please welcome Monica. Hi, Monica. Now, what are really the most common mistakes that men make when they're proposing?
A few of the most common mistakes, and I think they relate to this, is you just didn't put enough time into it when it comes to planning. You really want to plan it out. I mean, this is your big moment. This story becomes part of your life together,
Yeah.
you know, how you show your love. So you want to put a lot of planning into it. And next, think about the details. I mean, special events, special nights, you know, are made up of beautiful details, just like you want to tell the detail of the night over and over. So really pay attention to that. And, you know, third, surprise. The element of surprise really, you know, it takes our breath away. Women, we love romance. And even if something goes wrong, we just want to know that you really made the effort. You know, it makes us feel special and wonderful.
Yeah, okay. Now, what would you really like to do if you could repop the question?
Just something exactly what she said. I took her breath away, but I think I need the other part.
Yeah. Her breath, the kid's breath. Well, here's the deal. Greg and I, we came up with a plan. Later in the show, I'm gonna be heading outside to sit with Phyllis. Now, I'm gonna distract her while we're talking. Greg is gonna pull up in one of those Chicago trolley and double-decker buses that go all around Chicago. Got it decorated and everything, and that's not all. We wanted the proposal to be even more special for you. So I got you something else. Since you didn't have a ring the first time around, we're gonna make sure that you got a really nice ring for her.
Wow.
And we spent money on this. This right here. Now, this band is from Jacqueline Nerguizian Fine Jewelry, and it has 3 diamonds in it to symbolize your past, your present, and your future together. And we want you to give this to Phyllis.
Absolutely.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. You head backstage.
All right, thank
and
you.
you get ready. And then we'll see Greg again when it's time for the big moment. Don't go away. We'll be right back. This is good. This is going to be so good. Coming up, in 23 years, Lord, we'll be right back with the big moment. You know, both Greg and Phyllis, they're in position, and Phyllis has no idea what's coming. So come back, everybody, for the big surprise. This is going to be so good. Yeah.
Everyone loves a beautiful...
Okay, everybody, we are moments away from the big reveal, the big surprise. But remember, Phyllis thinks we're here to talk about obstacles in marriage, but we're actually here for Greg, who's gonna repop the question. So this will be good. I'm going over here, I'm gonna talk to Phyllis. She's waiting, she thinks we're gonna be talking about, you know, hanging out in marriage and all that stuff. Let's go. Phyllis, how you doing? Thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you.
Really nice. You know, the show that we're doing today is all about talking with couples who've overcome some obstacles in their marriage. So why don't you tell us, what have you had to deal with?
So for a year and a half, we were dating. And then one day I just went up to him and said, you know, Greg, I said, do you love me? He said, yes. I said, how much? He said, 60-40. 60-40, well, how much is 60 and how much is 40? And he looked at me, he goes, can I tell you later?
Really?
Yeah, he did. You know,
that's an amazing story, and I really, really want you to stay with us on this show because I got to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
We're really not doing a show about obstacles in marriage.
Okay.
This show is because, well, we're aware of something that happened, and your husband, Greg, has a surprise for you.
Okay.
So, what I want you to do is just turn around.
Am I gonna cry?
Phyllis, come on up.
Take your time. Yo. I love you.
Baby, these are for you. And I have something to tell you. 15 years ago, we had a conversation that went like this. I love you 60%, but I like you 40%.
Okay.
Baby, I love you 100%, and I'd like to ask you to marry me again. Is that a yes? I love you, baby. You still deserve this.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
this is awesome.
Congratulations.
Do you put this on me or do I?
Look at this. It's really good. This is good.
Okay, it's a good fit, good fit.
Don't worry about it. This whole thing, we had you the whole time thinking it was a show about something else, but he sent us an email saying he wished he could make up for the time he blew his proposal. And so we set it all up. He was in on the whole thing, and man, he did it. This guy right here is in love with you,
I
lady.
really am.
That's pretty good. Hey, listen, don't go away. We'll be right back. That was pretty good. I liked it. That was pretty good. I'm happy. Coming up next, this is a little extra bonus for you, isn't it, Phyllis?
Yes, it is, because this is the same exact weekend that he and I went on our first date.
We've got a special surprise for you. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we just saw Greg repop the question to Phyllis. That turned out really great. Tell you what, hey, this is a little extra bonus for you, isn't it, Phyllis?
Yes, it is, because this is the same exact weekend that he and I went on our first date.
That's right.
Wow.
Our first date.
First date.
That first date.
Well, guess what? Since you're already married, no need of getting married again. How about we go straight to the honeymoon? We've got a special surprise for you.
UnforgettableHoneymoons.com and Air Pacific, Fiji's airline, are sending you both to a private Fiji island, Gameo Resort and Spa. It is absolute paradise.
You guys have a great time. Hey, man, just thank you for love. And thank you for wanting to be a guy and get it right.
Exactly.
A lot of good men out there, and we love showing them to you. Hey, that's it for today, folks. Thank you for joining us. It don't get no better than this. We're in Chicago.
Absolutely.
Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time, folks.
All right.